All right, Coach Stevens is on his way. Questions for Coach? Start with Brian Ropp.
Hey, Brad, a couple questions here. First off, just an update on Marcus Smart's, how he's doing, if you're able to talk to him at all. And then just for that final sequence there, what was your, obviously it was super frantic, but is that as good as the look as you can kind of hope for in a situation like that, do you feel like, for Kemba?
Well, that's a tough one, right? Because first of all, Marcus Smart's got a calf strain. We'll know more tomorrow. He'll go to an MRI, but you can get great looks and great opportunities that may be even better than what you can draw up, likely better than what you can draw up against that length and that athleticism in a scramble situation like we had. And I loved it. I mean, I thought we had a great player, have a great look. And then I don't know if Tice's tip would have counted or not, but, he was there for the rebound and just came up a little bit short. So I was, it was a game where we struggled to find any real rhythm to us offensively. But defensively at the end of the game, we gave ourselves a chance, and that was really encouraging.
John Corrales.
Yeah, Brad, about the defense, you gave up 96 points to the Lakers, but 60 points in the paint. So are you more encouraged by the defense tonight or discouraged?
Well, part of it is, first of all, I'm more encouraged. And we had some possessions where there were breakdowns, John, but we also doubled LeBron and AD a lot. And we doubled them a lot out at the three-point line just because the matchups they had were not advantageous. And so you're going to give up some of that. There were some offensive rebounds that you'd like to have back. There were some other plays in the first half that you'd like to have back. But I thought that, again, I thought our guys, especially at the end of the game in those last 2 minutes, did a great job flying around, did a great job of showing those guys multiple bodies and making it as tough as possible for them to get good looks.
Jared Weiss.
Yeah, more on that. Your players have really been stressing not dying on screens and being aggressive at the point of attack. How do you feel like that went tonight?
I think, Jared, there were probably a few that, we'll have to look back and say, okay, we got to get a lot better there, but not as many. It didn't feel like the other night with regard to the ball getting to the rim. I mean, part of the paint issue that John mentioned is they've got some guys that can just raise up over you at 5 feet and make it. And so it forces you into doubling before they get to that point. And again, I thought our guys did a good job. You would have told me we held them to 98, whatever it was going into the game, I'd have taken it.
Mark Medina.
Hi, Brad. What are your takeaways through this first month of the season, and how does that align with what you may have been expecting, just knowing the unique circumstances of this first month?
Hey, it is. We're all in the same boat. We all have challenges, but it's equal. It's we all have them, and so this is not. I thought that this game did not look like necessarily a game towards the end of the bubble. And so I think everybody is trying to round themselves into form in a lot of ways. But, we've got a lot that we can improve upon, but we've got a lot in and we can build from here.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Brad, would you attribute Kemba's struggles to just rust? He hit one shot tonight. It seems like if you get something from him, you guys have a pretty good chance of winning this game. How do you kind of get him back into rhythm?
They paid a lot of attention to Kemba. I think Kemba is, Kemba has such a wonderful way about him and is such like the greatest teammate. And he puts a lot of pressure on himself. to be really good. And, you know, and I think that tonight they put a lot of attention on him. They had a huge presence on him, and it just wasn't his night. And, you know, we're riding Kemba. Like he is a really good player who really cares about his team and really wants to be a part of something special with guys that are going to give for each other. And sometimes it's not your night, but more often than not, it is his night. And we believe strongly in him and in that.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.